Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and first of all, sincere apologies. The reason being something which is beyond my control. It's Mumbai traffic. So there is training program going on. At one of the very busiest road in Mumbai, which is Andheri, and from there reaching to residence, it's something which I cannot control. Anyways, but the team had given you a little hint that it is getting delayed, and you guys still turn up with this number. That itself shows the hunger for learning new things. Thank you very much for joining once again. And today we are going to learn basic and advanced brainstorming systems or brainstorming methods, right? So what is brainstorming? First of all, brainstorming is nothing but you come together, use the most powerful part we have, which is the brain, and and generate amazing ideas. Okay, now brainstorming can be used to generate the causes, root causes, solutions. Okay, so we are going to use this brainstorming today for solution generation. Okay, so this is something very important which we are going to, yes, fantastic. So new ideas, exactly. So how do we generate new ideas? So otherwise, what are the tools generally do we use to generate ideas? Generally, what we do, we gather together, put the problem, and then people basically give their opinions, suggestions, etc. And that is something which is which basically happens. Now, today what we are going to do is, along with our regular routine brainstorming, I'm going to give you some super special tools which can be used in your routine brainstorming. Okay, so let me share my screen right now, and let me yeah, I think somebody is getting unmuted, I believe. Yes, okay, super, chalo. So what is, let's understand advanced innovative solution generation brainstorming techniques. And the first is the very basic technique, which is called go to Gemba. How many of you know Gemba? Type in the chat box. What is Gemba, by the way? Gemba kya hai? Anybody knows what is Gemba? Type in the chat box. What do you mean by Gemba? Let me make the screen bigger. Yes. The first brainstorming technique is, okay, you're not aware of Gemba? Very good. Wow, yes. Some people are walk to the problem. Good to workplace. Go to workplace, basically. Walk to actual place. Very good. Gemba walk is the walk to have all round general views of the workplace. Exactly, fantastic. So today we are going to see what are the innovative brainstorming techniques. Gemba seems to be very basic techniques, but it is so effective. Why? Because if you have a challenge, what is Gemba? Gemba meaning the workplace. Okay. And go to Gemba meaning go to the workplace. Everybody must make a note of this. What is Gemba? Gemba is nothing but the workplace where the action is happening, where the problem is occurring. Yes, absolutely. So this workplace where the problem is happening, what this method says, do not brainstorm in the office. Do not brainstorm in the training room. Go and brainstorm at the workplace. Very powerful. Why? When you are at the workplace, you can actually get lot of insights, lot of things, lot of understandings, which right now you may not be aware. That is something you can get. Are you understanding this? So Gemba is workplace. The first technique is, wherever there is a problem, there is an internal quality issues, machine downtime, if you have a BPO, then average call handling time is very high. So you be there at the workplace, listen to the call recording. If the sale is down, go in the market, see what your salesperson is doing in the market. Go to the workplace and find out the causes and solutions. That is a very, very powerful technique called go to Gemba. So from today onwards, wherever there is a challenge, first thing is that we will not do brainstorming isolately in the office, in the training room. We'll go to the workplace. That is the most effective way of doing brainstorming. Everybody with me? Just give me yes in the chat box. Just give me a quick yes. I just came back and sat in front of laptop and camera. So good, fantastic. Now this is very, very important. Now there is one point which you need to understand. If your presence, let's say for example, let me give you a practical example. If your presence is going to influence the behavior of the people, let me explain this point. If your presence is going to influence the behavior of the people, then please do not go directly. For example, let's say there is a process where there is a lot of defect happening, that on that location a lot of defect is happening, and as a consultant you go and stand there just to observe. We are learning go to Gemba. Then what happens? Your presence will start influencing those people, and those people will start behaving consciously, and you may not be able to identify the challenge. In that case, I generally do just go to Gemba. If possible, if that is the case, then we can go and find out the CCTV footage. Are you understanding this? Now, because of which what happens? People do not get influenced because of your presence, because you are not aware. They are not aware that you are being watched. Are you understanding this? Just like auditor, when we do the audit, let's say some external auditor comes, people get conscious. People will become conscious about it, and suddenly they will start. They will start actually behaving positively. They will start. They will start. Following standard operating procedure. Correct. So to avoid those kinds of stuff, we have to make sure go to Gemba, but without influencing the behavior. Everybody with me on this point, just give me yes. So do not, without influencing the behavior, we have to do the go to Gemba. This is the most important, and I've already given you. So I generally prefer the CCTV camera observations rather than finding out. And one advantage with CCTV is you can fast track it. You can run it faster. You can do reverse again, go back and forth multiple times. Okay. You can take particular clip of that just to show as evidence, right? So those things you can do. That's the best part of it. Okay. Now let's go to the next part, which is simple brainstorming. Like there are two types of brainstorming basically: structured and unstructured. What is structured brainstorming? Structured brainstorming, like for example, people are sitting on the, let's say, circle table like this. Structured brainstorming में क्या होता है? Everybody will have the turn. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, this is number 4, 5, 6. Okay, so everybody will manage their own. Everybody will turn by turn will give their own opinions. It's called structured. What is unstructured? Unstructured meaning the moment the idea comes in your mind, you'll raise your hand and put your idea across. That's called unstructured behavior, or unstructured brainstorming. So this is the basic brainstorming I'm talking about. So Gemba and this brainstorming, these are some of the basic tools which we can use. Structured and unstructured brainstorming. Now, Along with this brainstorming, we can add something, added flavors, which is called as reverse brainstorming. Now, what is reverse brainstorming? Let me give you one example of reverse brainstorming just to give you idea. Let's say, for example, you are a HR manager. Imagine you are a HR manager and punctuality is a big problem in your organization. People do not come to the office or factory or the workstation on time. Right? So that means the punctuality is issue and you have to solve the problem. Now in reverse brainstorming, what happens is we identify, first we list down all the causes, the available cause. Let's say for example, type in the chat box, give me 1 or 2 reasons why do people do not reach to office on time. Type in the chat box, just give me 1 or 2 reasons according to you. Traffic, yes, the one reason which I gave. Okay, apart from traffic, what else? Apart from traffic, what else? Late start from the home, yes, but you have to give that, so you have to give the reason, right? Why did I start late? Late wake up, okay, breakdown. This is something where you have to tell it to the manager, right? What reason will you give it to manager? Puncture, yeah, now these are the real reasons coming out. What reasons you will give to the manager? Same other meeting, same time. Bike failure, puncture, car puncture ho gaya, accident, stomach pain, health issue. Very good. Superb, superb, superb. Now, this is the common scenario. What is reverse brainstorming? Manager, HR manager will ask the team to make it more innovative, to make it more, what you can say, innovative is the best word I would say. And HR manager will sit with the HR team, other HR team members, and they will encourage the team members to find out other innovative reasons to be given to the manager. Meaning, what kinds of innovative causes or reasons can come from the people? What kind of innovative reasons or causes can come from the people? So HR manager will do this brainstorming. That is called reverse brainstorming. HR manager will not ask, how can we prevent this? HR manager will do exactly reverse of it. Manager will ask the team members to come out with innovative ideas. Now let's take 1 minute and give me more innovative ideas. Type in the chat box. Stomach pain, accident, puncture, these are common reasons. Okay, give me some innovative ideas. Type in the chat box. Give me 1 innovative ideas which along with that, apart from that, you can tell to the management. What you will do, come to office late. Yes, exactly. So manager in other words would say, what will you do to come to office late? What are the innovative ways you can do? Yeah, accident to ho gaya. Accident is done. Transport system, water not available in the tank. Boring work. Went to kids school to meet the class teacher. Very good. Forgot my laptop. Amazing. Child, what is that? Child REV matlab? I don't know. What is that? Child revision, is it? And school time late. और चिल्ड्रन है वो, अच्छा चिल्ड्रन, ओके वी नहीं है वो, एन है. गॉट इट. Observing things around to help my work, so came late. Okay. Now what will happen once manager comes, tells this point, then people will come with another innovative reasons. Now the next part comes. Now you have to find out the solutions on all these challenges. That means What will you tell if somebody says, if I forget the laptop, what will be the solution for this? Okay. What will be if somebody has the open house of their child and they are coming late because of this? So what is the solution for this? So what we are doing in the reverse brainstorming, we are making the things worse and we are identifying solution on the worst scenarios. How many of you got this technique? Just give me yes in the chat box. Are you understanding? We are innovatively making the things worst and then we are finding out solution on that. In Lean Six Sigma, we have something called FMEA as well. How the process, product or service will fail. That is called failure mode and effect analysis. FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis. Okay. So FMEA is also similar to this. How my process can fail. What can go wrong. So we identify those and we find out the corrective preventive action on that. The similar kind of methodology. And this technique is called as reverse brainstorming. Very powerful technique, you can use it. Scamper, everybody knows. Just give me yes in the chat box. Scamper. सबको पता है scamper के बारे में? Just give me yes. Very good. Superb. Let me share, just a second. Let me share. Okay, let me share few techniques with the Excel sheet. Okay. So let me share that and I will share this Excel sheet with you as well. Okay. So scamper. What is scamper? Scamper is a short form of substitute, combine, add up, modify, put to other use, eliminate and rearrange, right? Let's use scamper for our health. Let's say the root cause is I do not do exercises regularly. That's my root cause. So in the substitute, instead of exercising, going to gym, you can do walking, cycling, yoga, skipping rather than going to gym. It's a substitute. Combine. Can you combine playing with kids? That is also exercise. Can you combine badminton? That is also exercise. Can you combine swimming, Zumba, household activities? So by doing that, your exercise also happening. It's combined. Adapt. Instead of using the lift, can you adapt the stairs? No, what do you say? I stay on 15th floor, sir. I cannot use stairs. You go to up to 10th floor by lift and after that you can use the stairs. That is how you can use it. Yes or no? Eliminate junk food, salt, smoking, alcohol. Can you add 1 or 2 points here with this camper, guys? Add few more points. Everybody, just think about it. Household activities. Remember COVID times. Yes, everybody had to, because we were locked down and we have to do the household activities. ऑफिस के बहाने हमें बाहर मिलने का मौका मिलता था तो घर की एक्टिविटी छूट जाती थी, लेकिन अभी लॉकडाउन में तो करना पड़ता है, राइट? ओके, व्हाट एल्स कैन बी एडेड? थिंक अबाउट इट. What can be, think about it. What can be modified to solve this problem, regular exercise problem? Put to other use. Put to other use meaning, what is put to other use? योगा. सो योगा हो गया ना, यहां पे सब्स्टिट्यूट में योगा लिख दिया हम लोगों ने. या जिम नहीं जा रहे हैं इसलिए क्या कर सकते? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन. See, if we do the gymming regularly, so we don't need to do this, right? But we are not doing it regularly. That's why how we can do it still. Wake up time, okay. Jogging, हाँ jogging, so यहाँ पे हाँ jogging भी add कर सकते हैं substitute में. What else? फूड हैबिट मॉडिफाई, वेरी गुड, फूड हैबिट्स. तो यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट में भी जंक फूड लिखा है, तो मे बी यहाँ पे फूड हैबिट वी कैन पुट फूड हैबिट. व्हाट एल्स? स्विमिंग तो हो गया, स्विमिंग यहाँ पे लिखा है. साइकिलिंग भी आई थिंक लिखा है, राइट? साइकिलिंग लिखा है यहाँ पे. व्हाट एल्स? इसके सिवा अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, स्लीपिंग टाइम. हाउ कैन स्लीपिंग टाइम विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर as a alternate to exercises? Daily routine, yeah, Surya Namaskar, okay, but that is also an exercise, right? Surya Namaskar. What if I'm not doing Surya Namaskar? If I'm not going to gym, what can I do? Rearrange TV watching with elliptical machine. Very good. So TV watching karte karte we can do cycling or we can do cardio. Very nice. Minimize mobile use and start some outdoor gaming. Very good. So substitute में that also can be used. Substituting mobile time to the outdoor activities. Very good. Engage in one or other activities. Always no idle. Absolutely right. So make your body moving. That's the basic idea about it. Fantastic. Super. So Scamper is clear, I believe, right? Everybody's clear with Scamper. Just give me yes in the chat box. Scamper clear hai? Yes. Now let's talk about the next one, which is called as differential diagnosis. Differential diagnosis brainstorming technique or solution generation technique. What is differential diagnosis? Differential diagnosis meaning, let's say for example, we have a challenge. Let's take this example. Attrition problem. Example, okay? So we have to do two classification. What is present and what is not present. Let me explain you, that will be, make it clear. So right now, what is attrition meaning? What? People leaving the organization, people resigning and leaving the organization. That's called attrition, right? It's a big headache for HR because of which they have to do the recruitment, shortlisting of the candidate, interviewing, negotiation, offers, buyouts of the their what is that, notice periods, all those headache, and again training the people again for the job. So all these headaches are because of the attrition. So to avoid the attrition, if they can reduce the attrition, that's the best part on, so HR can do some other value added activities. But now let's say there is a problem of attrition in one of the company. So the first question is, what is present and what is not present. So what problem meaning? Attrition of too many managers. So what is the problem? The problem is attrition of the managers, or too many managers. What is not present is other issues, meaning apart from attrition, other issues are not there. Okay? Along with that, where is the problem? So this is a location specific question. So the location is, where is the attrition? Department A and B. And where is not the problem? Department C, D and E. Understand this? So what we are doing, where is the problem, where is not the problem? When is the problem, when is not the problem? For example, when does attrition happens? So the answer is, it happens during the entire year and not on a particular period. For example, most of the cases, attrition happens after the increment later. Yes or no? Everybody just give me a quick yes in the chat box. Generally, people leave the organization with disappointment after the increment letters are distributed. Yes or no? So here what we are asking, is it during that increment wala period or it is throughout the year? So here in this particular case, it happens throughout the year and not during that particular period. So what is present, what is not present? Sorry, when is present, when is not present? Then how much is a problem and how much is not the problem? For example, 60% managers are leaving and 40% managers are not leaving. Now just focus on the two yellow areas. Traditionally, what we do, wherever there is a problem, so we go to the problem area and we ask the question, what is the problem, from since when is the problem, where is the problem, how much is the problem? So we focus on this part, this column. What is the present problem? What differential diagnosis is asking us? Focus on the other part as well, where the problem is not there. You might get some clues. There are two pumps, pump 1 and pump 2. Pump 1 failed, pump 2 is running. If you only focus on pump 1, you can identify what is the failure cause. But if you focus on pump 2, you can identify why it is running efficiently without failure. Are you understanding this? Just give me yes in the chat box. So you can go to department C, D and E and identify why there is no attrition. Okay, you can go to the remaining 40% managers and ask them, why are you still continuing in the project, in the organization? So you can get some positive clues which you can replicate on the problem area. Are you understanding this? Give me yes in the chat box, everybody. And this method is called as differential diagnosis. So we are not learning only from the failure, we are also learning from the success. Yes, amazing method, amazing, super, thank you very much. This is called as differential diagnosis method. So do not only focus on the problem area, focus on the where is not the problem area as well. Okay, from now on. So I'm just giving you a lot of other solution generation brainstorming ideas. Okay, now there is another method called 6x3x5 brain writing method. What is that? Brain writing method. What is brain writing method? Let me give you idea on this. Brain writing method meaning, let's say imagine you have, let's say, 6 people in your team. See, brainstorm, why do we require Lean Six Sigma team? Because of identifying the causes, root causes, solutions, implementation, and brainstorming, ideation is one of the most important reason why we should have team in our Lean Six Sigma project, right? Now imagine you are sitting for the discussion. Let's say there are 6 people, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So this kind of a sheet like this, okay, whatever I am just presenting in front of you, you have to take a printout of this and give this printout to your team members. Okay, whatever I am showing to you, you have to take this printout of the sheet and give it to team member. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, E and F. A, B, C, D, E and F, right? So here, let's say everybody is having sheet in front of them, right? This, okay? And let's say you are the facilitator, this is you, and you have a stopwatch with you. Okay, now what you have to do is, let's say there is a problem, you are finding the solution for the problem, right? Now you will explain people that every person should identify 3 solutions. Solution 1, solution 2, solution 3. Every person will find out 3 solutions for this problem in next 5 minutes. Understand this? I repeat again. Everybody is sitting on the table in a circular manner. Everybody has a printout in front of them, and you are facilitating. You put on the whiteboard, you put the problem that this is the problem, we want to generate solutions. Now people have to find out 3 solutions in 5 minutes. Understand this, okay? Let's say I start the stopwatch and everybody will start scratching their head and come out with 3 solutions. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 solution. So let's say I am person A. In front of my page, on my page, I will write the 3 solutions. Now 3 solutions would be different 3 solutions, okay? 3 different solutions for the problem. All right. Everybody with me till now, just give me yes in the chat box. This is called round number 1. This is called round number 1. Clear? Any doubt in this? Please let me know. Okay? This is how you have to actually do it, okay? Now, then you have to ask them to stop. Once they stop, then they have to give their sheet to the next person. So A will give the sheet to B, B will give to C, C will give to D, D will give to E, E will give to F, F will give to A again. So everybody has given their solution to the next person. Now the second round starts. So let's say I am person B. Okay, let's say I am person B. So I will be holding the sheet where A has written the 3 solutions. So this is exactly what I will see. Yes or no? So A will see exactly like this. 3 solutions written by person A. Yes, just give me quick yes. नहीं समझा ना? So everybody, so B will see A's format, C will see B's format, D will see C's format, etc. Because we have given to the next person, right? Now the same instruction will have to be followed. Now you have to generate another 3 ideas. So B has to generate another 3 ideas for this. Now it can be fresh new ideas or it can be modification of the already given by the A ideas. That means B can generate, let's say this is new idea, let's say this is another new idea, and now his ideas are over. What he can do, he can modify this idea, A's idea, some small modification and give the solution. Some small modification. Some improvement. Right? So 3 solutions they have to generate. This is round number 2. Once the 5 minutes is over, then you again give it to the next person, and this will run for how many rounds? For 6 rounds, because there are 6 people in the room. Clear, everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay. So actually after how many minutes? 6 into 5. That means after 30 minutes, how many solutions would have been generated? 6 into 3 into 5. What is 6? No, 6 is number of people, and this 3 is 3, what you can say, solution. So everybody will generate this, okay? Yeah, and multiply by not 5, no, multiply by 6, sorry. This is multiply by 6. So this is 6 is people, this 3 is ideas or solutions, and this 6 is rounds. So 6 into 3 into 6, that means 6 into 3, 18, 18 into 6, how many? 108 solutions. So in 30 minutes, you can generate 108 ideas. Of course, there will be some repetition, so you have to remove them, but you can generate huge ideas with this 30 minutes. Are you clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. This is called 6x3x5 brain writing method. Clear with this? Within 30 minutes of concentrated brainstorming, you can generate hundreds of ideas. Few repetitions, at least you can generate 30, 40, 50 very good ideas out of this. Very powerful technique. Yes? Amazing? Superb, superb. Let me share. By the way, I will give this Excel sheet to you guys. You can refer that. And Chat GPT or any AI tool. How many of you have started using Chat GPT, Gemini, Grok, whatever AI tool? Just give me yes in the chat box. If you have not started using it, start using it. We have started incorporating Chat GPTs and AI tools in all the trainings, coaching, consultings. If you are not using it, others are using it, they are going ahead of you. Your competitors are using it, they are going ahead of you. Very simple. Amazing. So now you can combine brain writing with Chat GPT. You can combine reverse brainstorming with Chat GPT. You can combine Scamper with Chat GPT. Are you understanding? That will make it even more effective. But understand it. Just one warning here. Please do not, what you can say, outsource the entire 100% to Chat GPT. What you can do, you can identify some reasons, some causes, solutions, and then let Chat GPT increase the numbers. Okay. Apart from this, what else can be done? There you use Chat GPT. Do not outsource 100% to Chat GPT. Are you with me? Just give me yes in the chat box. This is very important insight. I have seen people, doing this 100% outsourcing. That should be avoided. That means you are completely depending on them and you don't know about the accuracy of the solutions, right? Just give me a quick yes in the chat box. Superb. Let's talk about Slido. What is Slido? Let me just share with you. Slido is one of the technique which is an AI tool. Slido.com. You can go to Slido.com and create your own brainstorming platform like this. Okay. How to reduce my shopping expenses. So sometimes in the yellow belt session also we do this brainstorming of Slido. Can you scan this QR code and just enter into the brainstorming? The problem is my shopping expenses are very high. You have to give me solution to reduce the shopping expenses. Chalo, let's do this quickly 1 minute के लिए. Slido का use करो. Open your process. Open your QR code scanner. Open your QR code scanner. Scan the QR code, and once you enter into that Slido, just start putting your ideas here. It will start popping up here. Let's do it. Let's do this. QR code scanner open karo and just start doing this. Put your ideas over here. Let's do this together. Ho raha hai scan QR code? Just give me yes. Yes, you can type any solution here. It will reflect quickly. Wow, look at this. Make a fixed monthly shopping. Not buying unnecessary. Okay. Use code and only cash. Limit usage. Alright. Put your answers. Put your solutions. It will reflect. Can you see here? It is getting reflected. Uninstall apps. Limit the expenses. Limit usage. Track daily expenses. Wow, amazing. Skip ads. Make the list before going. That's a very important point. Set a budget forecast. Ask up. Scan करके put it over there. It will come there. It will reflect. It's amazing. Now let's do one thing. Take a screenshot of this. In this, there are so many solutions you can use to reduce your shopping expenses. Remove the shopping app, budget app. Done. चलो स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो फटाफट. This is called slido.com, SLIDOCOM, slido.com, and this is, by the way, you can use it for free. Okay, it's a free tool. You can use this brainstorming tool. Now, how do we use this? Wherever there are people remotely you want to access, right? You put the problem and let them scan the QR code and share their ideas, and it will reflect. Then you can take the screenshot and then you can sort the wanted one and unwanted one. That's it. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box, everybody. All right. The last strategy, it's called Disney strategy. Everybody knows Walt Disney. Just give me yes in the chat box. Everybody knows the Walt Disney. Who does not know, right? Disneyland, all the cartoon films जो हम लोग बचपन से देखते आ रहे, right from the childhood, the Donald Ducks and Mickey Mouse and all, correct? All was because of Walt Disney, the amazing performer, amazing artist. But apart from amazing artist, he was amazing businessman, and he used to use a specific strategy called Disney strategy. What is the Disney strategy? Very important. Just try to understand this. Now there are two types of people. Of course, there are n number of types of people, but there are few optimistic people and there are few pessimistic people. Optimistic and pessimistic. What is optimistic meaning? The people who are basically positive thinkers, always would say yes, always would be giving a try, always changing, always see the positive side of the life. And there are other counterpart is pessimistic. This will not happen here. Lean Six Sigma will not work in our company, sir. I know, I'm working for 20 years. Our process, it will not work. How many of you see these kinds of characters? Optimistic and pessimistic, both kinds of. These are not people, these are the mindsets. Just give me yes in the chat box if you have seen them around you. Few people, and see, ऐसा नहीं है कि people are optimistic only. No. There are people who are optimistic in one area, they could be pessimistic in other area. Like for example, we can be confident about one area, we can be less confident about other area, right? So similarly, but when it comes to some characters are what you can say, they are negative thinkers. They are by default negative thinkers, meaning you tell them whatever, they will find out something negative out of it. And same, there are few positive thinkers, they can always identify that silver lining of the dark cloud. Okay, now what Walt Disney used to do, he used to use optimistic people to generate new concepts, ideas. So optimistic people used to generate new cartoons, new stories, new movies, etc. These ideas then Walt Disney used to give to the pessimistic people, and he used to ask them, tell me why this idea will not work. So pessimistic will have huge list of why it will not work. Okay, people will not like, Mickey Mouse, they will not accept Mickey Mouse. What is mouse? Mouse is very small, they will not accept this. What is Donald Duck? How it is sounding, it is not good sounding, so Donald Duck will not work. So pessimistic will make all the possible mistakes or negative things, they will take them out. Once they make a list, then pessimistic list will be going to the optimistic people again, and Disney used to ask them to refine it. And you know what? Both these teams, they were not knowing each other, they were sitting into next buildings, completely next buildings. Exactly. Green hat and black hat, like six thinking hat. So optimistic will generate ideas, pessimistic will find out the flaws and the problems and the challenges, negative points. Then pessimistic will again then that file, and there was no communication of optimistic and pessimistic. No, it was only Disney in between. After 2-3 rounds, then he used to launch this idea. How brilliant thinker he was. Just type yes if you really agree on this point, isn't it? Yes. So using pessimism of people positively, this is amazing, Walt Disney. Superb. So this was Disney strategy. Let me see if I have. Okay. So asking expert and consultant also you can do. Okay. If you have any specific related challenge, so you can always ask, the consultant. Yes, blue hat is for the decision making. Yes, exactly. Okay. Then use Google, YouTube, Quora, LinkedIn, Facebook group. These are also various sources you can do the brainstorming with. Okay. Very simple but very powerful. You can take ideas from various sources. Nowadays it is available. Information is available huge. So you don't have to be worried about information. Okay. And this is a technique called subconscious mind technique. Now this is something very different from the other techniques. Okay. Our brain has some certain waves. Okay. Like alpha waves, beta waves, gamma waves, etc. All right. And generally during the day, okay, there are 2 times our brain goes in something called alpha waves very naturally, and that time it's called as platinum 30. What is platinum 30? 30 minutes before we go to sleep and 30 minutes after we wake up. This time it's called platinum 30. This time it's called as platinum 30. Now, in this what happens is, if we are finding out any solution, generally, when you are sleeping, going to bed, think about that challenge or write that challenge on the piece of paper and sleep while thinking about the solution. And you know what? When you wake up, generally you get some ideas, you get some clues, you get some kind of indication, intuition, where you find out the solution. You will not believe the world class crafts like paintings, like scientific formulae, like music, the tunes, etc., have been originated by this technique called subconscious mind technique. When the conscious mind is sleeping during this platinum 30, which is, before sleep and after sleep 30 minutes, that is the time where we get amazing ideas. So you can use this technique. One of the scientists used to use the steel ball method. Okay. For example, he used to sit in the chair. Let's say this is a chair. He used to sit in the chair with a steel ball holding in his hand. Steel ball. Like a big ball bearing. And there used to be a steel plate he used to keep just below that. Big steel plate. And he used to start thinking about the problem so deep that he would go in the deep sleep. The moment he used to get that deep sleep, this ball used to go down, bang, and used to wake up. Immediately he would realize, he would remember what solution or some idea, what thinking process was happening. This is called a steel ball strategy. It is part of subconscious mind technique only. Okay. One of the scientists, I'm not remembering the name of the scientist right now, but he used to use this technique amazingly, and he got lot of results out of this. All right. Yes. So these are some of the basic and advanced brainstorming, solution generation, idea generation techniques you can use in your what you can say daily ritual. Now you can just take a screenshot of this. These are some of my recommended books. I always recommend Eat That Frog, Deep Work, Hyper Focus, Indistractable. It will improve your focus, performance, and productivity. Okay. So I think that's it from my side. Thank you very much. First of all, again, apology that because of the delay, because of the traffic, I could not do anything. Okay, we had 1 hour delay in the start, but I hope it was valuable insights you got after this 1 hour delay. Yes, just give me yes in the chat box if yes. I will share this PowerPoint presentation as well as this Excel sheet in the master class archive. Okay, all the new members, you can check masterclass archives. You will get the recording. You can download this PowerPoint presentation. It will be in PDF document and the Excel sheet and start using it. Okay. Thank you very much for joining in. If you want to recommend, refer few people. Tomorrow we have a yellow belt session. You can refer them. And there is a the master black belt special offers getting closed by 10th of February. Just get the maximum out of it. Okay. Thank you very much for coming. Keep learning, keep growing. This is Dinesh Patil signing off. Bye bye. Take care.